Hey you, welcome to one more new video here. My name is Caio and this is the Money Project. And today I want to show you in really simple steps, in a really simple way, on how you can start to invest your money into the Dow Jones index, okay? What is the detail here? I recorded a video some time ago teaching you how to start to invest in stocks even with a small money. And I noticed that a lot of you do not yet know how to invest in the Dow Jones index. And this is really important because the Dow Jones is maybe the main index that the economy follows. So really need to understand it. So before I go into the content, I really need to ask you to guys, please subscribe and also click on the like button and click on the bell. Why is that? Because this is something extremely important. So YouTube is going to understand that you like this kind of content, not necessarily mind content, but you like finance related content. It's going to understand that you really like this video and you really want to increase your money. For example, you want to increase your investments, and it's going to start to offer you great content related to this niche that you're looking for. Okay, so it's really important also for you, not only for me as a channel. It's also important as a channel, but also for you. Okay, and the deal is that at the end of this video I'm going to be sending you a special message with something completely free, obviously, as I always do at the end of my videos. Okay, so yeah, let's go. The first point that you should have in mind is to understand what is the Dow Jones index. The Dow Jones index was created in 1896 by Charles Dow, that actually is one of the founders of the Wall Street Journal, that up to date is also one of the main journals for the financial market world, okay? And this specific index called Dow Jones, as I told you, it tracks 30 large public-owned blue chips, okay, that are traded on the New York Stock Exchange. And this is something really important. And why is that? Because as it's 30 blue chips, 30 big companies, the market obviously is looking to it. Understand that these 30 companies are really great at what they do. Okay, so the results that they have probably are gonna lead the economy through next years. And due to this fact, usually other indexes, for example, S&P, also tries to follow the Dow Jones index. Does it make sense for you? And this is so important that journals usually uses this Dow Jones index as reference to say if the market is going up or down that specific day. Okay, so this is something that you should also have in mind. And this is a weighted index, and the stock with the biggest weight is United Health Group with 7.225%, followed by the Home Depot with 6.57%. And the lowest one is Walgreens Boots Alliance with only 0.89%. Also, you need to understand that this changes once in a while. What that means, the Dow Jones Organization Index, they're gonna move the percentage, the weight that each company have, and also they change some companies, you know, they pick up some of them, they also took some of them out, and they put a new one on it. So it changes with time accordingly to the market moment. And now going a little bit into details of how you really should invest, I need to emphasize here that you need to create an account in a good broker. Yeah, I know that I talked about it in a video where I was teaching you how to invest with a small money, but understand that this is something really important. I do not want to see any of you losing any penny because you have chosen the wrong broker. Trust me, when something is too cheap in the financial world, probably there is a problem on it, okay? So this is something that you should have always in mind. Choose a good broker. And when what I mean by choosing a good broker, I mean that you should look for brokers that have a history, they have a big amount of money under management, like billions of dollars, for a while already. Not someone that went to mainstream like last year into 3 months of existence, you know? So choose a really good broker because this is the future of your family, not only yours future, but also the future of your family, of your sons if you have it, okay? And now we're going a little bit deeper into the details, into how you can invest it. You need to understand that to invest in Dow Jones, you're gonna need to have a method. You're not gonna be able to only buy a stock randomly and think that we're already investing in Dow Jones index. No, it's not like this. There are methods to do. And exists a plenty of them to the market, okay? That you can find also here on YouTube. But I'm going to be talking specifically about 3 methods that I believe that might be more useful, or at least you're going to understand and have some tools into your mind, okay? The first of them, and definitely the worst, is by buying all the 30 stocks with the same weight. So what you can do, for example, if you have $100, you could buy $7.225 of United Health Group and $6.57 of the Home Depot, and also $0.89, so 89 cents of Walgreens Boots Alliance. Does it work? Kind of, but first you need to have a big budget. You're not going to be able to do this only with $100 or $1K. And also, it's going to take a lot of time from you. This is the point. If you need to buy 30 stocks, you're going to need to follow those prices for 30 stocks daily. Like really follow how is your position doing, stocks by stocks. So this is a way that takes a lot of time. And it takes time, and also it takes money from you, because you're going to pay so much fees to your broker and also to the New York Stock Exchange, that maybe it's not gonna worth to invest this way. So this is a method that you can do it, but I wouldn't recommend to anyone, okay? And the second method actually is called the Dogs of the Dow. That is a method created by James something. I'm gonna write his name here, and I learned this by reading the books How to Retire Rich. And at this book, he tracked the market during 1951 to 1996, and this strategy that consists basically by buying the top 10 highest paying dividend stocks in the Dow Jones index won the market during this period that he tracked. But unfortunately, recent researches show that nowadays it's not that worthful. But what you need to understand is that maybe if you are buying a stock at this point using this strategy, maybe it's going to work in a long term, like 40 years, as this was the close time that he used it to do his analysis. So this is a thing that you might be doing. And this is a tool that I have in my mind, and maybe at some point I'm going to be using. But to tell you the truth, right now I'm not doing specifically this, okay? I'm using some other strategies, using obviously dividends also, but not specifically the Dogs of the Dow strategy. And now we should go really into the best way to invest in the Dow Jones Index, and that's by investing in ETF, exchange traded funds. And why is that so important and so relevant? Well, simply because it's the easiest and the way that you need the less amount of money to invest. Basically, you're going to be buying an ETF. For example, the most famous for the Dow Jones is the SPDR. That is an ETF that follows, that try to follow and beat a little bit with a little bit of margin the Dow Jones Index. So you're going to keep receiving dividends from it, and you're going to keep having your money with some good evaluation, good growth. But also I'd like to emphasize here that when investing in an ETF from Dow Jones, probably the days of really growth for those companies are already left behind, because they are already blue chips, they're already great companies, they're already big companies. So if you really intend to make it plenty of money, in terms of percentage, like 50% in a day, definitely Dow Jones is not gonna work for this specific purpose. And it's really cool to see that an ETF is a safe way, let's say like this, to expose yourself to the market. It's something really cool because you're going to be buying ETF, so it's easy for you to manage, to hold your position. It's really easy. You're going to be able to see this in your broker. And also it's completely related to the market. And as I told you, those are not companies that are new. That means that they're not gonna grow 50% in a day, but probably they're not gonna lose 50% of their value in a day. And it's something really good if you're starting at the stock market, okay? So this is the way that you should do. And also exists a plenty of ETFs, and some of them, the newest one, they try to beat the Dow Jones Index. So they change the way that they weight, they do the weighting for that specific ETF. For example, we have one here that is the Trust Down 30 Equal Weight, the E-Down, that adjusts the portfolio according to the equation that Charles Dow used back then in 1896. Okay, and this is something really cool because they really try to get a better performance and a better result and more money for you at the end of the day. This is the objective of it. Okay, so this is what you should do. So first you should understand what is the Dow Jones. Next, you should create your account in a good broker, not any broker, but a really good broker. You should choose one of the methods that exists. One of them is by buying 30 stocks. The next one is the dogs of the Dow, that are the top 10 highest paying dividend stocks. And also the number 3, that is actually, in my opinion, the best one, that is by buying an ETF, okay? And then you have some opportunities. The most common is the Dow Jones Industrial Average, SPDR, and this is the most common ETF, but we also have other opportunities. For example, the E-Dow, that is the Trust Down 30 Equal Weight formula ETF, okay? That's it. But now I really want you to comment here down below. What are the doubts that you still have that I'm going to be answering each of you on the comments below, okay? Also, I need to tell you that we have our Telegram group exclusive for people who stay up to the end of the video, okay? So if you are here still, please go to the description, and then I'm going to be leaving a Telegram link, okay? So you're going to be able to access this group. And also do not forget to follow Instagram because I create a lot of content there. I really share my daily routine with you, so you're going to be able to see my trading here. You're going to be able to see everything that I do behind the cameras, and that's it. That's what I really want to show you here. And also do not forget to click on the like if you yet didn't, and also subscribe and click on the bell, okay? If you have any doubt, any idea of the next video that you should do, please leave on the comments. And that's it. Thank you very much for your time, guys.